Nice.
What's up, noobs? I'm Greener, this is Greener Gaming. Log in and let's go!
Okay, so today we're going to be playing a deck that counters a good chunk of the meta, and we're going to play Sandman Ramp. A lot of decks these days want to spam out cards, and Sandman is a great way to counter that, because ongoing players can only play one card a turn. But let's go through the deck really quick. So like with any ramp deck, we have Sunspot in here, just in case you don't draw your early stuff. After each turn, gain +1 power for each unspent energy. So this is a good way to just beef up a lane. I know there's a lot of destroy on the ladder right now, so your 1-drops in this list might get taken down if they have Killmonger and they play it on 3. But if they don't, and you get to hide your Sunspot or Nebula behind a Professor X, that's just easy peasy. Like I said, we have Nebula. Each turn your opponent doesn't play a card here, +2 power. So she's a good control card. It forces them to play into that lane, unless of course it's destroy, in which case they're just going to Killmonger it anyway. But yeah, Sunspot or Nebula, if you can, hide it behind Professor X. We have Jeff. You can move this once. Nothing can stop you from moving or playing this to any location, because we're also running Electro in this deck, and with Sandman, you're only going to be able to play 1 card a turn. But if you have enough energy on the final turn, you can still play out Jeff. Like if you play something cheap enough and you have enough energy left to play Jeff, you'll be able to play him. Jeff's also good for getting into the Professor X lane. So we do have Electro on reveal, +1 max energy ongoing. You can only play 1 card a turn. That extra energy is really important because we're running a lot of high-end cards in this list that we'll get to in a second. And if you don't hit Electro, you can also wave something out. On reveal, all cards cost a maximum of 4 until the end of next turn. So like I said, we are running some big stuff, and we'll get to that in a second. We're running Miss Marvel, because every good deck these days is running Miss Marvel. Ongoing adjacent locations where your cards have a unique cost have +5 power. So ideally, you want to put her mid if you can. Then if you have like a Professor X lane on one side and like an Orca lane on the other side, or you think they're going to be playing in a side lane, you hit that lane with Goliath, and then you get the Miss Marvel buff. We are running Iron Lad. On reveal, copy the text of your deck's top card. So this could turn into a Professor X. It could turn into an Goliath and wipe out their stuff. It can turn into a Dr. Doom. There's a lot of good choices for Iron Lad. And like I said, we are running Professor X. Ongoing, lock this location. Cards can't be added, removed, etc. Since we're not running Daredevil in this list, you gotta try. Like, you're not always going to be playing Professor X. Sometimes it's going to be way too risky. But like I said, if you have a Sunspot Nebula, you can put a Professor X on it. You can move Jeff in there. Or, you know, if you know they're going to be playing for a location that you think is going to benefit them more, then you just play Professor X somewhere else and just insta-win a location. We already talked about Sandman a little bit. It just, it's good for decks that want to spam out cards. And of course, everybody's favorite card to hate, Goliath. On reveal, destroy all enemy cards played here this turn. Ideally, you want to get Prio by 6, right? And, you know, with your Professor X plays and your Miss Marvel buffs and stuff like that, a big Sunspot or Nebula. And then, you know, whatever lane they're going to play in, you just hit it with Goliath and you win the game most of the time. Another alternate line is Dr. Doom. On reveal, add a 5-power Doombot to each location. Great for getting into locations that you normally wouldn't be able to play into, like Death's Domain, or if someone storms a lane, or Sanctum Sanctorum, stuff like that. And last but not least, we are running Orca. Ongoing, +5 power if this is your only card here. If you're going the Dr. Doom route, you're probably not going to be playing Orca, right? It's probably going to be Dr. Doom into Goliath or something. You know, if you get, you might want to get him out on 5, because it is a ramp deck. If you have Electro played earlier, right, you can play Orca into a side lane, and then just Goliath at a different lane. But even if you do Dr. Doom, sometimes 11 power is just enough to flip a lane. So that's pretty much the deck. By the way, if you're new here, why don't you hit that subscribe button for a guy, huh? Hey, it's just a click for you. It means everything to me. All right, let's get into the games. All right, let's go with Nebula over here. We play Jeff. I could go Camouflage. I was gonna play it on Murder World. But if I'm playing Sandman anyway, you know? They for sure have Shang-Chi in this list. Might just play Professor X here, though. I do kind of like Sandman here. And then we have Alliance. This is only not good if they have Doctor Doom. I mean, we could do this. That only ties, though. Maybe we do this. All right, good call on not playing for Camouflage. Okay, let's play Sunspot on Hotel Inferno. Stegron. And hit him with Jeff. We have Alliance, so we have to get Prio. Could play Nebula mid. Let's hit him with Iron Lad here. I mean, this is more power. Man, what do I do? They can only play one card. Where do they play it? I mean, I could Doom, but I have to guess like where they're gonna play their stuff. If they Alliance me, no, I have Prio, so it doesn't matter. Nice. Okay, let's chill. Okay, we have Sunspot, we have Professor X, looking good. Maybe we play Electro here, just in case they play for Hala. I could just Professor X here. Then all we have to do is fight for mid. Well, that's not great. I mean, I could go Sunspot full float. And then Orca mid. They could have Eliath though. Maybe we Dr. Doom. I mean, Eliath doesn't win me mid. Neither does Orca. He can't play an Eliath over here. What if we just Sunspot and full float? Is that dumb? Oh my god, by one. Let's go. Hit him with Nebula. And we chill. Could play Electro over here. I just need Prio so I can Eliath. I mean, I could Professor X, because then Nebula scales pretty hard. Depends on what they play here, though. Then we miss Marvel. We have Prio. They might not even play right here since they only have one spot left. But if they were gonna play, they would probably play Eliath. All right, I'm gonna go with Eliath. I still think Miss Marvel's the best bet here. Hey, there we go. That was for sure Eliath too. I had a feeling in my bones, man. I do like Nor Dimension. Kind of means we don't have to play Electro. Play Jeff. Toss out a Jin. I think maybe we go Iron Lad and Demon, and then play another. Wait. Iron Lad and Jin, and play a Demon? Because I can always move Jeff out. Okay. I mean, I could move Jeff and play Orca. If I play Jin here, only 2 of these move. Maybe we play Jin and Doom and move Jeff. No, I need the power. So I think we do this. So, I mean, we've already won, right? Do I go... Playing Sandman doesn't really help me, huh? I mean, Wave and Jin. And hope that we get, what, Eliath off the top? What does he play here? To flip mid. He gets rid of the -3. This is still only 7. Too bad I didn't get Sunspot, man. Sunspot would have been perfect here. What was that? Did they just donate cubes? Okay, let's chill. Man, we almost don't need Electro with Nord Dimension here. Well, never mind. But with Elysium, like, we don't really need it, right? I might go... This could turn into Professor X. So maybe we go with something like this. Wow. Called it. I mean... We could just do this, and if they don't play here, we just win? I mean... That's kind of good though, right? Just go Sunspot and chill. I mean, there's no way they stay. They're just gonna rope me out because I locked down 2 locations. Alright, man. You do you. There it is. See you later. Project Pegasus. I mean, I could just go Sandman, Nebula. Is that good, though? Good if I get Sunspot off the top or something. Okay, well, we're chilling. Hey, we got Sunspot. Let's go. I guess we go with Iron Lad here. Even though that's terrible because it kills all the power. Miss Marvel's good though. Hey, let's go. Then we play Miss Marvel again. How do they win? I could just full float and buff up my Sunspot. Unless they have Killmonger. In which case we could go... No, I can't play 2 cards. Wait. Yes, I can. I can go Wave Jeff. This gets double Miss Marvel buff. Yeah, like this. And they retreat. Okay, perfect. Alright, so during the making of this video, we went 22 and 15, which is a 59.5% win rate with a plus 22 cubes. So pretty good if you ask me. And again, I wasn't snapping. This deck does seem to counter a lot of stuff. I wasn't winning a whole lot of games with Sandman every once in a while, right, when they couldn't spam out cards. But you're mostly getting your wins from like your Professor X into your Alioth, right? So it's, I guess it's mostly a lockdown deck without Storm. But it's funny that we're in a meta where everybody's worried about who has prio at the final turn because Alioth is everywhere. Super cool card, right? But yeah, I mean, this deck is kind of fun to play. Not my like first choice of decks I would want to play personally, but it works. So if you just want to climb, this is probably a pretty good way to do it. But hey, don't take my word for it. Try the deck out for yourself. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. If you like this video, why don't you click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and anyway, GG.